The Tristarians is a group of gods and goddesses having the same characteristic and traits. They all have the same power. Their power is they can change all negative traits such as hate, inequality, and discrimination into love. They are the group of gods and goddesses that the only want is peace and love to each other. Tristarians lives in the magic tree, a tree that is full of happiness and tranquility. The mentioned tree is guarded by the Magic Trust, headed by Fairfax. These trees is planted in Chimster, where some magic trees already died because of sadness after the Tristagonists invaded. Tristagonis is the enemy of Tristarians. They don't want love and equality type of living. They are war freak. They will start the war by invading the Tristarians that peacefully living in the magic tree. The invader is headed by Sarin, one of the enemy. The war has been ended 30 years ago after the Tristagonists think they already kidnapped and imprisoned all Tristarians. They don't know that there are some Tristarians escaped in time that the Tristagonists invade the magic tree. One of the Tristarians that escaped the magic tree is Fleur and her pet monk. Fleur is one of the goddess that became sad after the Tristagonists invade the magic tree. 5 years after, Fleur decided to help those Tristarians that get imprisoned by Tristagonists a decade ago. Fleur and her pet monk is on their way to help and rescue the Tristarians. They are started walking so that they can go in Cursed Tree, where Tristagonists live and some Tristarians get imprisoned. Cursed Tree is a kind of tree that is problematic, full of bad people and war. Cursed Tree is the kingdom of Tristagonists and also where the Tristarians became slaves. After the long walk, Fleur and Monk already arrive at the cursed tree. After that, they start roaming or roving the cursed tree to find the Tristarians and save them that get imprisoned for a decade. Meanwhile, they already found the Tristarians that get imprisoned in the cage. But the problem is, the cage is guarded by so many Tristagonists, and also Fleur sees some Tristagonists on the table talking about their victory after they invade the magic tree. Fleur started worrying and afraid because she think what if she will be escaped by the Tristagonists who guarded the cage and started panicking what if she can't rescue the Tristarians. She is now started planning an idea on how she will save the Tristarians. She already got an idea, but the problem is how he will apply it to save them. She is just trying all her ideas, but it was all failed. Until she got cuffed by the Tristagonist, Fleur has been picked up and put into cage. Fleur is so disappointed to herself because she didn't succeed to rescue the Tristarians as to what she planned. That's why she go to the cursed tree. After the Tristagonist cuffed Fleur and put into cage, Monk, the pet of Fleur, escaped from it, and he didn't cuffed by the Tristagonist. Monk is on his way as fast as he can to go back in Magic Tree and tell Fairfax, one of the guard in Magic Tree, what happened to Fleur. Fairfax has secret feelings for Fleur that no one knows. Monk already arrived in Magic Tree. He automatically said to Fairfax what happened to Fleur.
Fairfax, I and Fleur goes to Curse Tree, trying to save other Historians that have been imprisoned about a decade ago. But sadly, we have been cuffed by the guards and Fleur has been picked up and put into the cage.
Wait, what? Where can we find them? Wait for me here, monk. I will just call some guards and some of them will get assigned to protect this magic tree, while some guards will go with us to the cursed tree and save Fleur with other historians.
After Fairfax assigned the guards, Monk, Fairfax, and some guards is on their way to Curse Tree to save Historians that get imprisoned and also Fleur. They already arrived in the Curse Tree, and they are now started making an idea on how they will save the Historians and also Fleur. Their plan is Monk will be the one to distract the Tistagonists who guarded the cage. Monk is now starting doing his part. The Tistagonist sees Monk, but Monk let the Tistagonist see him. so that they will be distracted and they will chase Monk. Monk now started running and hiding everywhere after the antagonist chasing him. Fairfax and some guards of Magic Tree is now doing their part. They are now started to save Fleur and some Tristarians that get imprisoned. They succeeded. They already freed Fleur and some Tristarians from the cage. They are now started finding a door to go out and go back to the Magic Tree. Suddenly, Artemis cuffed them, trying to go out. Fleur and Fairfax is so shocked because of that. Guards of Curse Tree is now started chasing the Tistarians to put back into the cage, while Artemis started chasing Fleur and Fairfax. There is no other way. That's why Fleur and Fairfax is already cornered and Artemis is already on their back. Fleur is starting turning her head slowly to back. After that, she saw Artemis and also Artemis see her. They too got shocked because of that. Fleur and Artemis is lovers from the past. They two broke up after Artemis cheated to Fleur. Artemis, why did you need to imprison all Tristarians? Why do you need to do all of this? Fleur said. I did this because I'm searching for you, Fleur. I want to be with you again. Fleur, I still love you, Artemis replied. I don't want to be with you anymore. You betrayed me, Fleur added. Because of that, Artemis' lips slowly became pale and his color became black and died because of very sadness. Fleur and Fairfax is now started searching for Monk and other Tistarians to announce that Artemis already died. After they found them, they automatically announced it. Tristagonists heard the announcement and their lips became pale and their colors became black and died. Tristarians is so happy because of that and they are all in their way to go back to the Magic Tree. Afterwards, Fairfax finally confessed to Fleur.
Something to confess. I believe in love at first sight because of you. Fleur, I like you.
Fairfax, I like it too. I see that you really love the magic tree. That's why you protect it wholeheartedly. Fairfax, I admire you.
Fairfax is so happy after he heard it, and also the Tristarian is so happy. After the confession, the color of Magic Tree is finally back into the life colors. A tree that is full of happiness, hope, and tranquility is finally back. Fleur, Fairfax, Monk, and all Tristarians is now living their life happily ever after.